have 2 pages in Facebook's content monetization program that paid $35,000 in the last year. And today I'm going to show you how I create viral posts. I'm Christina, and this is the Social Media Strategy Lab. I run a 6-figure content business largely using Facebook, and I break down how Facebook traffic and monetization actually work. The first step in creating viral posts on Facebook is to find inspiration. On Facebook, posts that work tend to keep working, so we don't try to reinvent the wheel. Instead, we identify what is working and we copy that. So, find a successful page in your niche. These are public pages that are active and have 50,000 plus followers. Today, I'm working on a page in the fishing and outdoor niche, so I have searched and found my competitors in that niche. There are software tools that will help you identify these pages, but I found that if you just search for, follow, and like a few pieces of relevant content, these competitors are going to naturally appear in your feed, so they are easy to find without spending anything extra. I want to look for pages that are making the kind of content that I want to share. So for example, there are lots of AI photos of women holding a big fish. But if I have a real brand and want to only share high quality posts, I'm going to avoid those and look for photos and memes that are a better fit for my brand. If you are running a page just to make money with content monetization, you can try any type of post. But if you have a larger brand, you want to make sure you don't deplete the value of your brand by posting junk. However, you can still attract new followers to your page with fun memes and photos. Once I have identified a page, I'm going to look at their photos. I'm going to scroll through the photos, quickly looking for anything with a high number of shares. Likes are good, but when shares are high, that's when a post really goes viral. I usually look for posts with more than 1,000 shares, but the exact threshold may vary depending on the size of your niche. When you find an image with over 1,000 shares, save it to your device. Once you have downloaded several viral posts, you're going to go to ChatGPT and upload these posts. Then ask ChatGPT to create a SORA prompt to make a similar post. Ask ChatGPT to keep the text the same, but ignore any logos. I'll put my prompt in the description. Then take the prompt ChatGPT gives you and paste it into SORA. Select either a 2:3 or 1:1 ratio. And voila, SORA gives you a ready-to-go meme. I do recommend adding your logo to the meme before posting, as having a consistent logo shows Facebook you are posting unique content. And if you did a 2:3 ratio, I recommend putting that into Canva and cropping it down to a 1080 by 1350 pixels, as that's the size that performs best on Facebook, or if you want to keep it simple, you can just do all square 1:1 post. Facebook does look for unique content, which is why we create similar posts with AI, but never post the exact same image used by a competitor. Now we are going to go back to ChatGPT and ask it to write a caption. The goal of Facebook posts is to stop the scroll and get users to engage. The longer they look at your post, the more valuable your post is to Facebook, and therefore the more likely it is to go viral. So we want long captions that people want to read. Ask ChatGPT to write a 300-word caption that relates to your niche and the image. Do include emojis to break up the text. No need to include hashtags unless you have a bonus in the Facebook content monetization program that requires a specific hashtag. Again, I will paste the exact ChatGPT prompt in the description. Now, I have a great post and a great caption. But of course, the real reason you want your post to go viral is because you want to make some money. If you are in Facebook's content monetization program, you will make money simply because your post goes viral. If you aren't in this program yet, I have a video with step-by-step instructions on how to get accepted. If you have a business with a website, you can use a link in the first comment to drive users to your site. Putting a link in the actual caption will dramatically decrease reach and usually prevents your post from going viral. So for example, if I had a fishing blog, I could copy viral fishing post and then I would put a link to my site in a comment. I use the post planner scheduler, which allows me to schedule this comment so I don't actually have to be on Facebook all the time. Subscribe for more tips to maximize your social media growth and earnings.